If you ever want to see an interesting debate amongst martial artists descend into theory over practice, throw weapons defense into the discussion. But today, we're going to see some very, very solid core principles that you can take, learn from, and fold into your practice. And this is not theory, this is proven to work and work well. Let's take a look at what goes down in this week's reality check. So as you can see from the video as we start off, there's not a lot of lead up to this one. We have a gentleman stood in the street, minding his own business, and all of a sudden, someone doing the Usain Bolt special with a weapon held way above his head comes in full-on berserker mode. What you'll notice instantly is the sheer lack of fear response, or certainly apparent fear response, from the defender. He stands his ground, and he waits, and he waits, and he waits. This is something which is often missed when it comes to weapon-based training. And there's a very crucial truth that's contained within this. Pick any video on YouTube, pick any video on Facebook and type in weapons defense. And you'll see people moving to the side, getting distance, getting out the way, jamming it down. And in theory, this can work for you. In practical terms though, you're putting yourself further into the range of a weapon which is already tilting the favor heavily towards the attacker. If you've got the ability to remain calm under pressure and remain in situ, although it appears that you're limiting your responses, in actuality, you're giving the correct response the best chance to manifest itself. What this chap does here is he waits, and he waits, and he waits, until that weapon has been committed past the point of no return. Now remember, we are not talking a surprise deployment here. If I'm talking to you from 2 foot away and suddenly there's a deployment, you'd better be putting distance in because you don't know what's coming. In this instance, he's coming from range, and he's coming in hard, and he's coming in fast. By waiting, he allows the attacker to commit to that apex moment of the strike. And when it comes barreling down, and when it gets past that point where he can withdraw it, change his line, use another tactic, boom! Shuts him way down. Look at how he goes in. The technique he employs, a simple up, wrap, over, a lockdown, and a drive off to the side. If you have any experience in Filipino martial arts, probably one of the first things you will have to learn. They call it the roof block or the umbrella block. If you've ever done in grappling, it's the overwrap. I'm pretty sure if you deal in Kung Fu systems or karate systems and they'll teach you the Bunkai applications, you'll find very similar things hidden therein. What makes this work isn't a technique. What makes this work is the attributes and decision-making capabilities of the individual defending. Person comes running straight in, they commit to the attack. Guess what? You commit and it succeeds, you've done well. But the commitment itself also ensures that when it doesn't work, you've crapped out because you went all in on your hand and you found someone that was a better card player than you. Weapon attacks like this are not that common. They do happen. But when you're dealing with a weapon in training, you have to have the ability to react under pressure because that's what allows you to stay calm. You're not telling me this chap hasn't drilled this move over and over and over again to the point where it's a visceral response to him. Whether that was a machete, whether that was a stick, whether that was a bat, no matter what that was coming in, he was shutting that down because he had the ability to remain calm under that pressure point and to execute the tactic. Techniques are important. They are relevant to what we do when we're looking to defend ourselves. But far more than that is the ability to remain calm under pressure and make the appropriate tactical choice. That maybe make space, that maybe withdraw. But if you know that attack's coming in, giving them space usually just simply puts you on the end of that weapon further. Shutting that man down shuts the weapon down. And then you can take the person down and hopefully resolve that with minimal bloodshed or minimal damage to yourself. The other person, will treat them as a secondary concern. Thanks for watching this week, guys. I hope it was useful for you. Like I said, short video, lots to extrapolate from. If you're interested in making your training more realistic so you can deal with these kind of attacks, might I suggest you go to budobrothers.com and check out their padded sticks. You can get a good swing on them. You'll certainly know when you've been hit, but you're not going to get damaged. This kind of pressure-based training is absolutely priceless. And when you're going to do it, you need the right gear that allows you to succeed. Go to budobrothers.com, look up their padded sticks, and tell them your hound sent you.